Many people have experienced a shift in their economic livelihood this year due to COVID-19. At the start of the pandemic, people found themselves laid off because of the worldwide shutdown. Some people were still lucky enough to obtain their job. Others simply opted out of working in fear of contracting the virus. Many people put the safety of themselves and their family before their expenses, and their overall economic livelihood took a hit because of it. This was the case for 39-year-old Kuna. According to NBC, Kuna decided to stop working her nanny job of 20 years to stay at home and care for her 12-year-old daughter while her husband worked as a social worker. Anastasia Kuna is a Black immigrant from Mozambique. Kuna explained how leaving her job was one of the hardest decisions of her life, but she also explained it as a matter of life and death. Unfortunately, there are many African Americans that can relate to this story. NBC News explained that according to recent studies, the financial impact of the pandemic has disproportionately affected Black workers who represent a disproportionate share of frontline workers, and they are known to be more at risk for COVID. Also, according to NBC, 12% of Black Americans are jobless due to COVID. NBC News also explained that according to a study in June by the National Employment Law Project, Black workers face higher rates of retaliation for raising COVID-19 safety concerns, and they were twice as likely as white workers to report having unresolved coronavirus-related concerns at work. It has been months since the pandemic has started. Individuals may think that everyone should now be adjusting to their new normal, but for some African Americans, this is not the case. Many African Americans have battled with the struggle of staying home and caring for their loved ones during this time, or going to work, possibly contracting the virus, just to make ends meet. Although this is a worldwide problem, the African American community has felt a huge impact. Although we may not know what tomorrow may hold or how much money we'll make today, it is important to stay hopeful during this time, because hope is something we can easily hold on to and something that everyone can obtain.